What's up, everybody? It's Graham Stephan, and I'm pumped to be here with you today talking about something that's close to all of our hearts: building wealth. Look, we all want financial freedom, right? That feeling of security, the ability to pursue our passions and maybe even retire early. But getting there, well, that can feel like a mystery sometimes. That's why I'm so excited to be breaking down this journey to wealth into 7 clear stages. Think of it like a roadmap, guiding you step by step towards financial success. We'll be diving deep into each stage, giving you actionable advice and strategies you can implement right away. Whether you're just starting out or already have a solid financial foundation, these 7 stages are crucial for anyone looking to master their money and achieve true financial freedom. So, buckle up, get ready to take some notes, and let's get started on this journey to wealth together. Remember, building wealth isn't about luck. It's about making smart choices consistently and playing the long game. By understanding and mastering these 7 stages, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals and living the life you've always dreamed of. Let's do this. The first stage on our journey to wealth is all about understanding the language of money financial literacy. You see, before you can start making money work for you, you need to understand how it works in the first place. It's like learning the rules of a game before you can start playing it strategically. Now, when I talk about financial literacy, I'm not talking about becoming a Wall Street whiz overnight. It's about grasping the fundamental concepts that drive the financial world. Things like interest, both how it can work for you when you're investing and against you when you're in debt. Inflation, that silent wealth killer that eats away at your savings over time. And budgeting, which is crucial for tracking your income and expenses. These concepts might seem a bit dry at first, but trust me, understanding them is like unlocking a secret code to building wealth. Once you grasp these fundamentals, you'll be able to make informed decisions about your money, avoid costly mistakes, and start building a solid financial foundation for the future. So how do you improve your financial literacy? Well, there are tons of resources available online, from websites to YouTube channels like this one, to podcasts and even apps. Start by dedicating just 30 minutes a day to learning about these concepts, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your financial knowledge grows. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your money. Now that we're building up our financial literacy, it's time to set our sights on where we want to go. That means defining what financial success actually means to you. Is it owning your dream home, retiring early and traveling the world? Or maybe it's simply having the peace of mind that comes with financial security. Whatever your goals are, write them down and be specific. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," quantify it. How much money do you need to consider yourself financially secure? What kind of lifestyle do you envision for yourself and your family? Once you have a clear picture of your financial destination, break down those big goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. This makes the journey less daunting and gives you a sense of accomplishment along the way. For example, if your goal is to buy a $500,000 house in 5 years, your milestones might include saving a 20% down payment, improving your credit score, and researching mortgage options. Remember, your financial goals are personal to you. There's no right or wrong answer here. The important thing is to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and a plan to get there. This will be your financial compass, guiding your decisions and keeping you motivated on your journey to wealth. All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, making money. Now, most of us are familiar with the traditional 9-to-5 grind, trading our time for a paycheck. And while there's nothing wrong with having a job, relying solely on earned income can limit your earning potential and delay your path to wealth. That's why it's crucial to explore different avenues of income generation. We're talking about diversifying your income streams and creating multiple ways to bring in cash. Think of it like having multiple safety nets, So if one source of income dries up, you've got others to fall back on. One popular way to diversify your income is through passive income. This could be anything from rental income, dividends from stocks, or even creating and selling online courses or digital products. The beauty of passive income is that it allows you to earn money while you sleep, essentially making your money work for you. Another avenue to explore is portfolio income, which is generated from investments like stocks, bonds and real estate. While it requires more upfront capital than earned income, portfolio income has the potential to generate significant returns over time, especially with the power of compound interest working in your favor. Remember, building wealth isn't just about earning more. It's about making your money work harder for you. Now, I know that building multiple income streams might seem daunting, especially if you're just starting out, but trust me, it's more achievable than you might think. And to prove it, let's take a look at an inspiring story that perfectly illustrates the power of hard work, determination, and diversifying your income. Remember Chris Gardner, the inspiration behind the movie The Pursuit of Happiness? His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and creating opportunities where there seemed to be none. He went from being homeless with a young child to becoming a successful stockbroker and entrepreneur, all while facing incredible challenges. What's remarkable about Chris Gardner's story is that he didn't come from a privileged background. He didn't have a trust fund or family connections in the finance world. He started from scratch, relying on his grit, determination, and unwavering belief in himself. He took on multiple jobs, hustled day and night, and never gave up on his dream of a better life for himself and his son. His story is a powerful reminder that no matter where you come from or what obstacles you face, you have the power to change your financial future. It's about having a clear vision, a relentless work ethic, and the willingness to step outside of your comfort zone to pursue your goals. So let Chris Gardner's story be a source of inspiration as you embark on your own journey to financial freedom. Remember, if he can do it, so can you. All right, so you're making some decent money, you're learning about finances, that's fantastic. But it means nothing if you're spending it all. This is where saving comes in. It's not about deprivation, it's about being intentional with your money. You wouldn't believe how many people I know making six figures, living paycheck to paycheck. Don't be that person. First things first, you need an emergency fund. This is your safety net, your peace of mind. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses, tucked away in a high-yield savings account. This protects you from unexpected car repairs, medical bills, or sudden job loss. Trust me, life throws curveballs, and you need to be ready. Now, when it comes to saving, consistency is key. Automate your savings just like you automate your bills. Set up a system where a portion of your income goes directly into your savings account every time you get paid. You won't even miss the money, and it'll grow faster than you think, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Remember that Tesla Model S Plaid we talked about? Yeah, that's cool and all, but it's a depreciating asset. Your savings, that's appreciating. Every dollar you save is a dollar working for you, earning interest and building towards your financial freedom. Don't underestimate the power of saving. Even small amounts add up over time. Okay, let's talk budgeting. I know, it sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, right? But trust me, a well-structured budget is the backbone of financial success. It gives you control over your money, not the other way around. No more wondering where your paycheck went. There are tons of budgeting methods out there, but one popular one is the 50-30-20 rule. Essentially, you allocate 50% of your after-tax income to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to your savings and debt repayment. Needs are your essentials: rent, groceries, utilities. Wants are the fun stuff: dining out, travel, that new gadget you've been eyeing. And savings, well, that's non-negotiable. Another method is zero-based budgeting, where you assign every dollar a job. It's more granular and requires a bit more work, but it gives you a laser focus on your spending. The key here is to find a method that resonates with you, fits your lifestyle, and helps you achieve your financial goals. Remember, a budget isn't about restricting yourself, it's about making conscious choices with your money. It's about aligning your spending with your values and priorities. Do you value travel experiences over material possessions? Great. Allocate more towards travel. The point is, you're in the driver's seat, making informed decisions that lead you closer to your financial goals. Debt. It's a word that sends shivers down the spines of many, and for good reason. High-interest debt, like credit card debt, can be a real drag on your finances, preventing you from building wealth and achieving your goals. But don't worry, we're going to tackle this debt monster head-on. First things first, you need to understand the different types of debt. There's good debt and bad debt. Good debt, like a mortgage on a rental property or a student loan for a high-paying career, can actually help you build wealth in the long run. Bad debt, like credit card debt from impulsive purchases, will only dig you deeper into a hole. We want to eliminate that bad debt as quickly as possible. There are two main methods for tackling debt: the snowball method and the avalanche method. The snowball method involves paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rates, to build momentum and motivation. The avalanche method focuses on paying off your highest interest debts first to save money on interest charges. Both methods work, so choose the one that resonates most with you. Remember, managing debt effectively is crucial for your financial well-being. It's about taking control of your finances and making smart choices that will set you free from the burden of debt. The sooner you tackle your debt, the sooner you can start building real wealth. Now, let's talk about your credit score. This three-digit number might seem insignificant, but trust me, it holds a lot of weight in the financial world. Your credit score is like your financial GPA. It tells lenders how responsible you are with borrowing and repaying money. A good credit score can unlock lower interest rates on loans, better credit card offers, and even influence your chances of renting an apartment. So how do you build and maintain a good credit score? It's simpler than you might think. First, pay your bills on time every time. This is crucial, as payment history is a major factor in your credit score. Second, keep your credit utilization low. This refers to the amount of credit you're using compared to your total credit limit. Aim to keep it below 30%. Third, don't close old credit card accounts, even if you don't use them anymore. The length of your credit history also plays a role in your score. And lastly, be mindful of how often you apply for new credit. Each application can result in a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can temporarily lower your score. Remember, your credit score is a reflection of your financial habits. By practicing responsible credit management, you can build a solid credit history that will open doors to financial opportunities in the future. A good credit score is your ticket to lower interest rates, better loan terms, and ultimately, greater financial freedom. All right, we've covered saving, budgeting, and managing debt. Now, let's dive into the exciting world of investing. This is where you put your money to work for you, growing your wealth over time and achieving your financial goals, whether it's retiring early, buying your dream home, or traveling the world. Investing might seem intimidating at first, but it doesn't have to be. There are countless investment options available, each with its own risks and potential rewards. We'll break it down into simple terms, starting with the basics: stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and real estate. Stocks represent ownership in a publicly traded company. When you buy a stock, you're buying a small piece of that company. Stocks have the potential for high returns, but they also come with higher risks. Bonds, on the other hand, are like loans that you give to a company or government. They typically offer lower returns than stocks, but they're considered less risky. Mutual funds and ETFs are like baskets of stocks or bonds. They allow you to diversify your investments by investing in a variety of assets with a single purchase. Real estate investing involves buying, holding, and selling properties for profit. It can be a great way to build wealth, but it also requires significant capital and comes with its own set of risks. Now, before you go all in on any single investment, let's talk about diversification and risk management. You've probably heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, the same principle applies to investing. Diversification means spreading your investments across different asset classes, industries, and geographical regions. Why is diversification so important? Because it helps reduce your overall risk. If one investment performs poorly, others can cushion the blow. It's like having a diversified portfolio of skills in the professional world. If one industry takes a hit, you have other skills to fall back on. Risk management goes hand in hand with diversification. It involves understanding your risk tolerance, which is how much volatility you're comfortable with in your investments. Younger investors with a longer time horizon can typically afford to take on more risk, while older investors closer to retirement might prefer a more conservative approach. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making informed decisions, staying disciplined, and riding out the inevitable market fluctuations. By diversifying your investments and managing your risk effectively, you'll be well on your way to achieving your long-term financial goals. All right, so you've been killing it building your wealth, right? You've got your investments going, your income streams flowing. But here's the thing, life throws curveballs. You could face a lawsuit, a natural disaster, or some other unforeseen event that could wipe out all your hard work. That's where asset protection comes in. It's like having a financial fortress around your wealth, shielding it from potential threats. Think of it as your financial insurance policy. You don't wait until it's raining to buy an umbrella, right? The same goes for asset protection. It's not about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. Because let's be real, none of us are invincible. We're talking about protecting the assets you've worked so hard to build. Things like your investments, your savings, your real estate, all of it. And the good news is, setting up a solid asset protection plan isn't as complicated as you might think. One of the most fundamental ways to protect your assets is through insurance. We're talking health insurance, auto insurance, disability insurance, and especially liability insurance. Make sure you have enough coverage to protect yourself and your assets in case of an accident or unexpected event. Remember that time I crashed my Lamborghini? Yeah, good thing I had insurance. Don't be like me, get the insurance before you need it. Next up, legal protections. This is where things like wills and trusts come in. A will dictates how your assets are distributed after you're gone, while a trust can help you avoid probate and potentially reduce estate taxes. And don't forget about emergency plans. Having a plan in place for unexpected events, like a job loss, medical emergency, or natural disaster, can help you minimize financial damage and keep your head above water. You've put in the work, built your wealth, and now it's time to make sure it lasts and hopefully grows even more. This is about playing the long game, folks. It's like a marathon, not a sprint. First things first, diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes like stocks, bonds, real estate, and maybe even some alternative investments. This way, if one area takes a hit, your entire portfolio isn't sunk. Next, let's talk taxes. Look, nobody likes paying taxes, but they're a necessary evil. The key is to optimize your tax strategy to minimize your tax liability. This might involve things like tax-advantaged investment accounts, deductions, and even working with a tax professional. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep after taxes. Every dollar saved in taxes is a dollar that stays in your pocket to grow and compound over time. Now, let's talk about your legacy. What do you want to leave behind? A will or a trust can ensure your assets are distributed according to your wishes. And don't underestimate the power of giving back. Philanthropy, even on a small scale, can be incredibly rewarding. Whether it's donating to your favorite charity or starting your own foundation, giving back is a great way to make a positive impact on the world. Finally, consider working with a financial advisor. A good advisor can help you create a personalized financial plan, manage your investments, and navigate the complexities of wealth preservation and growth. Remember, building wealth is a journey, not a destination. By focusing on these key principles, you can set yourself up for long-term financial success and leave a lasting legacy. So there you have it, the 7 stages of money. Remember, this video is just the tip of the iceberg. It's about giving you the tools and knowledge to take control of your finances and build the future you deserve. Investing does come with risks, so do your research, consult with qualified professionals, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Past performance is not indicative of future results. If you found this video helpful, I highly recommend watching my next video, which is the perfect complement to this one. Thank you for joining us today. Feel free to drop a comment below. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in my next video.